Movie review with Linda and Cole, or Cole and Linda movie review. Start off as Linda and Cole, now change it to Cole and Linda.
Browser.
So it's symmetrical book stacking, like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947. Symmetrical book stacking, like the Philadelphia mass turbulence of 1947. Nailed it. Tonight, Linda's getting dressed for the movie review. I'm wearing an appropriate t-shirt. Well, actually, it's not appropriate, but it'll work. And this is what we're eating for the movie, which is basically raviolis with some meatballs and some specials. But we're doing a Brendan Fraser movie. We got it from the library. It's called Blast of the Past. Something to do with like the 1950s and a bomb shelter, and then maybe like looks like modern day stuff. And I don't know really anything about Brendan Fraser other than I think he was in Encino Man. I know now he has done The Well with Darren Aronofsky. Kind of came out of left field. Kind of reminds me of the Heath Ledger. How Heath Ledger came out of left field with Batman and won the Oscar for Best Actor. So we all know Brendan Fraser won this year for the Oscar. I know this is a little early for saying this, but we're all 100% sure that he won the Oscar. So since he's an Oscar award-winning actor, we are going to, well, not yet, not officially, but it's coming up. We are going to do a Blast from the Past movie review. And basically we're going to eat our food, kind of, you know, and think about kind of what he had to go through for The Well, which is gained quite a bit of weight. And anything you want to say about Brendan Fraser?
What do you think the movie Blast from the Past is about?
Well, we got to do a movie review first. We're going to watch it, and then we're going to tell you what we think. What do I think it is? I think it's about... This is what I think it is. Let's see if I'm right. I think it's about the 1950s, like, bomb shelter time, where, you know, when Cuba had all the missiles pointed to us.
Who was the president at the time, you think?
Truman. I'm going to guess Truman, maybe. I could be wrong. Truman. Who do you think the president was at the time of the Cuban Missile Crisis? And then what happens is it goes into modern day. So he kind of comes out of his bomb shelter. What do you think who was the president?
JFK was in the 60s.
Yeah, JFK died in 11/22/1963.
Oh, that's right. How are you?
Coming out of Dallas to the Parkland Hospital. This is Truman. This is like 19...
By the way, y'all, I saw this movie. It came out in 1999. I swear to God I saw it with my dad. Must have been right after high school. I'm trying to get a hold of my stepmom to see if she remembers it.
So you saw it with your dad?
Yeah.
I don't remember if I've ever seen it, so we're going to review it.
Yeah, I remember seeing it with my dad. And there's a certain point in time, in the climax time of the movie, because, you know, in a movie you have the rising action, the climax action and stuff.
Yeah, you do have the rising action. Then you also have the climax, then you have the falling action.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there, there's also the inciting.
He's very, very surprised. Hey, he actually we actually did this from the library. White Settlement Library.
It's right here.
He actually has not seen this movie. Oh my gosh, that's so crazy.
But I'm going to watch it, and, you know, I like all types of movies. I've been told to watch good and bad. So we'll see it. It's probably not as good as his performance in The Well, which I haven't seen that either, but I'm sure it's going to be stellar since he is
so
winning the
here's
Oscar.
dinner, ravioli.
Okay, and then we're making ravioli.
Ravioli, frozen ravioli from Walmart. I did my peppers, of course. This is good for your serotonin level. And I added some meat.
All right, and then we're going to watch it, and we're going to tell you what we think afterwards. Okay, here we go. This is brought to you by PS3. Older PS model. We're getting that ready. Movie review with Linda and Cole, or Cole and Linda movie review. Started off as Linda and Cole, now I've changed it to Cole and Linda. And here we go. It's going to be turning on right here. And we've got the warning. The federal law provides severe civil and criminal penalties for unauthorized reproduction. You can't sell it at your local QT. People have actually been killed doing that. And this is what we're looking at right now. It's New Line Cinema. I already know that. Oh, New Line Home Video. Okay. It's a Time Warner company. Are those brass knuckles? All right, so it looks like we have some of it in black and white. All right, I'm going to take this moment to talk about Hollywood and copyright. Because Hollywood now and everyone around it is so commercially obsessed with copywriting and copywriting everything that they can, I did a walkthrough party. It was basically for Blast of the Past, just kind of going in, making commentary, and the whole thing got blocked. My content gets blocked because the copyright is strict, and I have to go back and kind of sloppily put everything back together, and so it'll be released. So you're not watching the original, you're watching what they kind of, wanted me to have to reproduce because they feel like they own the music. And so I have a major issue with Hollywood, especially them interfering with YouTube content, basically because we have to go out there and fight against copyright. If we go into a restaurant and there's a famous song playing, we have to deal with it. We have to go and remove it from our footage as if we don't even belong. I'm very angry at Hollywood right now for copywriting and not being respectful to the YouTubers and content, and almost to the point where I want to sit down and say, forget cinema altogether, only vlog. And in an interview or something, I would probably tell them, this is simply a vlog. Do not talk to me about cinema because I don't have the right to your music. You have the right to the music, so you're the cinematic masterpiece. I have to do a vlog. So if you want to consider it cinema, that's because you know that it is, and you don't own the copyright to all music. Nobody does. And I can't wait for the day when we can go out and listen to uncopyrighted music where music is not copyrighted, and we can use any song that we want to. Music does not belong to the big Hollywood producers. Music belongs to the people. So this is a vlog. You keep your cinema. You keep your music. That's fine. I know it's cinema. Got this whole thing right here. And we're going to go ahead and hit play. I'm going to show you a little bit from the beginning. We're going to choose widescreen. This is Blast from the Past. So got this whole thing right here. We're going to choose widescreen. This is Blast from the Past.
See,
whoa.
I click this switch.
That does not seem correct. Okay, let me. New Line Cinema presents. Yeah, I'll have to cut
measuring
here.
the house for
Right.
the next shelter.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to cut here.
Bomb shelter.
All right, so we're going to talk about it here in just a minute, and I'm giving it a thumbs up. What do we do? Usually do stars, so I'll give it some stars too. The Randa Newman song is called "Political Science."